Thank you for stopping by again. Hope you've been keeping well. A wise woman built her home, but a foolish one with her hands she tears down. So my question to you today is are you wise or foolish? Let's look at what the dictionary tells us about the definition of wise and foolish. Wise means having or showing experience, knowledge, and good judgment. And then foolish means lacking good sense or judgment or unwise. So, which one are you, parent? Wise or foolish? So I leave you to decide on which one you are. One thing I have learned and still learning is it's up to me if I want to have a beautiful home, if I want to have beautiful children. It's up to me, really. It's up to me to put all that I need to put into it. So that's the way I say it. My topic today is not to talk down on anyone. It's just for us to encourage ourselves, just to look inwardly. What are we doing? Are we really taking our place as a woman, as a wife, or as a parent? The first time I come across the scripture, a wise woman built her home, but a foolish woman tear it down with her own hands, I didn't quite understand it. And that was because I don't really need it that time. So I didn't really put much of my effort into trying to understand what proverb was saying there. But as I kept growing up, got married, have my own children, that was when this scripture started to become meaningful to me. And I started looking inwardly that, am I a wise woman or a foolish woman? So this scripture, personally, it helps me to see in the mirror what I'm supposed to be doing as a woman, as a parent. So I now choose to be wise. So my fellow parent, I will advise you to choose to be wise as well. Be that wise woman that acquire knowledge, that acquire the experience, and also, as the dictionary tells us, and that apply good judgment in the way we raise our children. When I say good judgment, you see, in my previous video when I was talking about knowing your child and what the children want us to know about them, if you haven't listened to that video, I will encourage you to go and listen to it. You see, our children don't want us to be judgmental about them. You know, there's this saying, especially those of us that come from Africa, there's this saying which I've heard it all my growing up years. I've heard it. They will say a good child is a child of his father, and a bad one is a child of his mother or her mother, as the case may be. And I tend to look at it that is very, very unfair, because we spend so much time with the children, and at the end of the day, we're not being given the credit that we spend this time, so much time with the child. And then when things now go wrong, the blame comes down on us, which is very unkind, to be so much unfair, really. But you know what? That's not really what I want to discuss about today. Before we can talk about parenting, you need knowledge. You need a good judgment. And also, you need experience. That is, are there other parents around you that you can learn from? For example, I learn from parents that I associate with. I learn from them, see how they brought up their children, especially those that I could see their children as somebody. And those that their children are not doing well as well, I learned from them what are the things they are doing wrong. that cause their child to turn up well. Please don't get me wrong. There are many of us that you spend time even praying for your child, spend time bringing up your child in the right way, and the child then end up making the wrong choice. But you know what, woman? Don't give up on that child. If you have a child that you have trained very well and they still end up making the wrong choice, keep praying for them. Don't give up on them. Keep praying for them. You see, I know that prayer works. I have tried it and it works. It might take a while. It might look that nothing is happening. It works. You know what? If you have a Bible there, I want to encourage you to spend time, read the book of Job. If you see what Job went through, still he kept holding on. He kept holding on. He did not give up. And also, I will encourage you to read the book of Proverbs. Proverbs is full of word of wisdoms. Word of wisdom that can help us as a woman in terms of what we do with our children. So please be encouraged. Like I said in my previous video, please, woman, look after yourself. Let's look after ourselves. Don't let us ignore ourselves. As we look after our homes, look after our children, look after our husband, let's take time to look after ourselves too. Because if we don't want to break down one day. And if we break down one day, who is going to be looking after our children? Who is going to be looking after the home that we thought we're spending so much time on? So please, parents, let's look after ourselves. Back to the meaning of a wise woman. I would say a wise woman should always aspire to having or showing experience, knowledge, and good judgment in her home. So, and also choose to be that wise woman that developed herself and never allowed her home to be part of the statistics of failed homes. If anyone lack wisdom, they should seek help. If any woman is struggling with how to raise their children, then they should seek help. And when I say seek help, seek it in the right place. Don't seek it in the wrong places. And the first place I would say seek help from is from God. It's from God. It's the one. He said he will be there for those that diligently seek him. So let's seek that help from God first, and he will direct our path. He will show us the way we need to go. He will show us the step we need to take. So, parents, my question to you today is, are you wise or foolish? It is only a foolish woman that's self-centered, lack good sense or judgment, and unwise. But a wise woman will always seek knowledge and apply good judgments.